家好，大家好，今天继续玩《柏德之门3》。Auto save。
Why does this keep happening? He was
好，
joking about
又回来了。
soup just a moment ago. Come on, Ricker. Now what?
Another step
We
forward.
dig a hole and be done with him?
应该是要一些帮助。
Watched. Yeah. That would be good.
然后我要怎么补充我的法术？要长修，我怎么长修？是否确认返回营地？今天之后结束。
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Need anything else? I swear that box's gaze is following me.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
回头看他在
You
干
see
什么。
nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
从余光里看到男孩子在移动。调查。哇，3。
You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Oh, hey, you're one of those drow, right?
Wow！
I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
我有吓到你吗？管杀不管杀，不管埋。
Oh, okay. Hey, would you like to see something fun? Go on, take this ring. It's lucky.
不错的小把戏。
Call it heads or tails.
把戒指藏起来。
Hey, hold on, you gotta pay for that. Real sweet sense of humor you got there, chum. Anyways, you gotta call before the flip. Heads or tails.
正念。
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
多谢这枚免费的戒指。
Again? Really? Fine, keep it. Call it a sample, yeah? But you gotta at least look at the other rings, okay? I gotta eat. Really? I mean, good. That's what I got.
马蒂斯戒指，视而不见之戒。感觉顺顺的耶。3次1D8+2，3次1D8+2。我觉得它这背包感觉没有分类，好杂乱。
Nothing caught you.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
差点被偷偷干掉。也许只是鳄鱼的眼泪。阅读他的想法，加3。1D20+5，1D20+3。
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
冲向他，你想偷我东西？
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
干，我不会真的被偷东西吧？
Hey, you here to trade or?
你的搭档是个小偷。
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
你至少可以假装很抱歉。
Hey, you're not taking any slaves here. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps. Think you could stand back a ways, pal? I'm fishing for chumps here.
在这里钓肥羊。哦，这里可以走下去，刚刚那里是吗
Please, through.
It is forbidden.
？It is forbidden。这里叫战斗是不是等级3？来错地方啊！哥哥不要惹别人好了。这里可以下去。场景真的做得很漂亮。有个洞，把开始。
Please, let's through.
It is forbidden.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn.
and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Fuck. 被吓跑了。
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
交易，强制进入交易。选择角色。我看见事情经过，德鲁伊为什么要抓走你的女儿？
Arabella tried to steal their idol.
哦，偷神
Druids
像。
lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
This grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Thank you. They won't give us the
阿
time
斯
of
戴
day.
伦不赞同，阿斯戴
Hurry!
伦好像
I'm at
怪
the end
怪
of
的
my
哦
tether。as is. Can't take this waiting.
Don't waste the step.
All the damn rituals you want. We're not leaving.
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
要不是因为我，你们现在早被哥布林杀光。我想去哪里就去哪里。但在之前我是个德鲁伊。
Druid or not, you're still an outsider to this place. Entry is forbidden.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
And is that her with 2 R's or what?
I should speak up.
You there! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here!
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
我的没兴趣也要爆棚了，我可没时间理会什么。我看他会问什么问题。
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
给出明确的描述。他们是变形怪使徒。
Goblins struck fear and awe in heart of wilting witness. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
龙根本没有龙，好像有点误会，你到底想要什么？
The truth, my friend, not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, Well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Why, goblins, obviously. Well, someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. Pardon me, I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
我是怕最后就会看到他在哥布林营地被撕成碎片了。邪教，我天！
A common growth spell, but altered somehow.
Why, that's not at all foreboding.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Speak.
The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this. Hold your tongue. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
哦，德鲁伊是一个职业的干，现在才想起来。
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well...
那个大师不是挂了吗？他是自己人跑去哥布林的老巢。 哇！感觉应该在这个门后面。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Gorga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the price.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Gorga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
这是我吗？我也是陌生人。破赌这个里面在放什么罪？囚禁他这个孩子，什么也不做。花贝克守卫说想见你，所以我来了。欲绝无助的。
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
如果他讲的没错，那确实是他破坏圣像。
The idol. Surely.
Do it.
日历建议。哦，说服大师。+3。优势。准备进攻。
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Gorga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
那是什么伏地魔？
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
兄弟，你应该去洗个澡啊。 很痛吗？你确定它跟夺心蝌蚪没关系
You can trust me on that. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
我们应该增进彼此的了解。你对已经发生的事情有什么想法？
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halsin is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
你觉得我的表现怎么样？
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
你可以凑合。
We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties that bind would be well and truly severed.
你似乎急于摆脱我。
We were brought together by circumstance. Besides, I have my own people in Baldur's Gate. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else.
你还有所隐瞒？有所隐瞒。
You pry too much. Any further and you'll regret it. Understand? So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say. Oh, don't worry. I'm learning about you with each passing moment.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable
非凡的狡猾勇气，就是
the way you
赞
diffused
赏
the
啊。
tension between Zevlor and Aradin, the way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
别拍马屁了，你到底想说什么？
I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition, very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
你是说你对魔法上瘾吗？
No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession.
Ooh.
Know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
我为什么要为了一个几乎不了解的法师冒险呢？
Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest might be sufficient motivation. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. It'd be far harder for me to assist you if I could barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
感知，使用你的夺心魔蝌蚪探查隐藏在盖尔诉求核心中的危险。
Thank you. I see my trust in you was not misplaced. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
我总觉得招了一个怪人呢。
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task. Stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers.
它是以熊形态存在的精灵，很复杂。
Come, Silver. Stay close.
Ridiculous. A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
谁能更好的理解一个警觉的仇血之母？难道不应该是罗斯心爱的孩子吗？你毫不犹豫地保护自己人。我没有威胁小孩的习惯。
And yet you petitioned on the thief's behalf. A curious display of mercy. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Past teachings come into focus. The Rite of Thorns is a rare practice, outlawed in most circles, for causing more harm than it eases.
None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out.
You consider the Rite of Thorns, a rare art plucked from illicit domains. When the prayer ends, vines curl upwards from the earth, and thorns sprout forth. Those within are isolated, and those without rejected. Isolation breeds violence. Few circles survive it. There is more to Korga's tale. The grove must hide her secrets.
还有更多的秘密。
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
I
don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill anyone. But I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
内电。
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
In umbra tua pater arboro.
这个小弟，要去海边看看。
Time to rest.
又一只熊。
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned. Yes, I'm quite aware.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
你唱的是什么调子？怎么说？听起来有点粗糙。安静的听就好。
No. Damn it. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse... Ugh.
帮你写歌吧。
It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher, Lihala. She loved dancing. Had 2 left feet, mind. I remember waking up one night on the road and seeing her. Dancing beneath the stars. A huge smile on her face. Thinking of it now, my heart hurts. And my words just seem to crumble. Like ash. Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. That it's okay. That I'll be okay. And thank you for everything.
对了，你的歌词就是需要这个。
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Wait.
怎么闪了一下？应该是他那个琴，那个手指在拨那个琴弦的时候也是很魔幻。怎么这么突然就在这边听他演奏啊？主角露出了猥琐的笑容。还有，我以为结束了。不，别拍手。
Sorry.
值得为他掉几滴泪。
She'd have said the same thing. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to Lihala. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
没有要给我任何礼物吗？真是失礼。
It's still rough, but my song is getting there.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
明明就刚刚才刚见过他。也只是唱的挺好。所以下不来。有路吗？有人。
Such a pretty song. Shh. Listen.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought. Your chest fills with yearning. You want to get closer.
被魅惑了。
You need to get
该不会
closer.
是什么美人鱼吧？
Just a few more steps, and you can lose yourself in the
诱惑。鸟妖。哎，这个动突然就开始攻击了。
I'll skin you alive, you foul wretch!
礼乐歌声，果然还是女人比较聪明一点。
Focus, strike true.
Ignis!
哎，我怎么跑到上面去？
What I see you now for what you are.
我们是烈士。这小男孩挂了吗？没有。自由。 完了完了完了！ 移动速度好快。有人还挂了，阿斯戴伦挂了，靠腰。
Step to it.
完了。被超越。
Strike you down.
Biết kỹ chỗ nào.
My faith will guide me. Let's see what I can glean.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to
他们的老巢，靠腰被自己的蜘蛛网弄住。没想到可以打赢哎！东西真假的这么烂？
Hello. What can I do for you?
Let's have a look.
诶，什么东西？收了这。
I've got a long road ahead.
"妖狐，预备法术。 月华之光，2D 属，照应的光束对只有经过光束在其中回合的生物造成伤害。哦，2阶的就要用法术等级2的才能使用。了解。 选择一个法师法术加入你的常用指法。那个魔法所关上一种人物。知名树，红龙，一手之云。感觉挺有趣的，变大术变小术。
No one's stopped me yet. Best be on my way.
Mm, 这一探的差不多可以出去。
Yes, I'm quite aware.
I won't have a word.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
获得了什么东西？吊坠。赋予装备者施展无光束。
What would your mother and I have done? The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
我现在才发现这里有个人。
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
And swing and swing and... Oh.
哦，这样就可以传出来，所以过去看这边要什么。
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Goblin tracks. And far too many of them, too.
那这边是要去哥布林是吧？应该是先去弄这个探索废墟吧。 来过了。哦，我要开那边下去就对了。可以下去。
There's something underneath here.
Come on, open up.
Charmed, I'm sure.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh.
A couple turns should do it.
See anything?
Nothing.
All clear.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Always room for more. No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Solid victories!
What am I to do?
someone there?
Not a chance. Could be a trap.
At the ready.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
No one back home will ever believe this. Never wanted the easy path.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
好，我有生命值。
Miss this. A better position.
几个人？1、2、3、4、5、6，哇，6个人。技法可以随心随意施展且不需要消耗法术为由。这么远，哎，靠！ 并没有打到自己吧？
Let's turn someone inside out.
被关起来。
On my way.
With ease.
靠，84还打不中。业绩关系。 那里面的人完全出不来。干！我踩到我自己扣血。
Shall we cut and run?
爆那个门呢？
Have to keep going.
Good move.
出去休整吧。
With haste. Go for the throat. Moving.
Onward.
shot.
Let's not dally.
Never a dull moment.
看一下怎么回营地就前往营地。通用教学，欢迎来到营地。营地里可以改变队伍构成，与同伴交流，主动用品进长修。还能做其他事情。营地随着冒险推荐发生改变，成员加入不断扩大。营地是一个独立的地图。
Moving ahead. 很漂亮。
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
So, not a tentacle to be seen. Naturally, but I was thinking, what if it doesn't? Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. Well, now you're just being close-minded. There are some lovely ways to go. I've watched urchins freeze to death in the street. It looks peaceful, just like falling asleep. A classic. One good thrust to the heart and you're gone. We need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. See you in the morning. Sweet dreams, darling.
Darling， 叫我 Darling， 我操！
What's up for discussion?
这主角群怎么全是男的，没几个女
Couldn't
的？
help but overhear. Well, all right, I could have helped, but didn't. Anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional mental exchange, it's almost as if we're not infected. The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Whatever they were, those plans were interrupted by the dragons. Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece. Get some rest.
Yeah.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
盖尔的镜像，他妈他在跟他的镜像聊天吗？太瞎了。
Be with you in a moment. Not a trick, my friend. Magic. Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? Day 4, excruciating pain as the skeleton and organs reform and reposition. Day 5, the host personality has disappeared. Fingers and toes and limbs elongate. I take it you get the picture? Day 6, the flesh around the mouth splits to make way for tentacles. Day 7, a mind flayer is born. This is the annotated version, of course. Spot on again. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. That, alas, is where my knowledge fails me. A rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest. I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
是不是应该试试看换人呢？边境之人，哎，这边这个人，这个
Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache. Our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness. Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
真是简洁有力。
Question for you. Have you ever heard a banshee scream?
女妖。
For the best that you haven't. An agonizing wail. Loud enough to wake the dead and shrill enough to shatter a golden goblet. I thought it the most terrible noise in all 16 planes. But there's one even more fearsome than that.
我打赌是阿斯戴伦轻浮的腔调。
Oh, the lad's quite the tease. But he's a charming sort of cad. Well, most of the time. No, I was thinking of a far more loathsome sound. The doubt in our minds crying out for attention. It's hopeless, it says. Stop resisting. Give up and give in. Doubt is the greatest villain we face. Greater than all the hell's devils. Greater than a murderous god. Most people don't find it so easy to conquer. It's a good thing for us that we aren't most people. Slay your doubt and nothing can stop you. Not a demon, not a dragon, and certainly not an illithid worm. I'm glad to see you're not one to give up.
长休，完全休息。如果在营地补给不足的情况下进行完全休息，你可能会如一般对他生命自然资源，并且不会补充短休次数。结束本轮活动并恢复生命值跟法术为要先休息，你需要足够营地补给。哦，所以要经常捡这些东西，就对了。哇，那老兄又在冲他小啊，这跑很多哎、欸。可以出发了。
Better not be cursed.
你怎么要跟着？我发现我们是不是没有战士啊？没有坦克，没有战士，没有近战，全部都是法师、牧师啊，有一个刺客。变了那个。为什么锁上？我哪有锁上？
Right tool will do the trick.
啊？
Where's Gimblebot and the others? Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
啊，这也差太多了吧？ 哦。
Seek and you shall find me.
Something's wrong.
No time to dally. No time for dally.
Now what might you be hiding?
过植物啊。
Have a lot on my mind, and well, in it.
Gotta keep my eyes peeled.
One day I'll catch a break. Time to press ahead.
I applaud your taste.
Let's move.
Careful, I bite.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
哦，比较有控制感。先攻，原体变成3个人。是人类魅惑。哎，免疫是吧？
Hope this ends well.
This is good.
Tormented.
我操！哎，我被推倒了。
Don't get too close.
为什么不能动作？我会找死！
Allow me to demonstrate.
Can't afford to let up.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't
Oh,
such a distant
漂亮。
prospect.
Path lies before me. What's in here? Let's see. No lock, no handle. How does it open?
溺死、内部腐烂、发烧。到处都是书，捡一堆垃圾。
One with the weave. With haste. Let's take a gander.
他在人质时，那个鼓舞和挑剔，每日每夜，他将自己全身心奉献给失落女神，将自己从暴虐的记忆中解救出来。随着时间推移，他失去了一切，他的关系、嗜好、他的名字，在他供奉的祭坛上，他呈现了最终的祭品。他已经被消耗殆尽的心灵。当他最后逝去，并从死亡中再次苏醒之时，他发现自己正站在一座苍白褪色的宣判之城前，静候失落女神的迎接。百万计的灵魂乘着无色的狂风从他身上穿过，但却没有一双手在他的手中幻化成形，没有声音在他的耳边低语着指令。苍白贫瘠的天空也没有为他显现任何指引。时间，无形的时间，宛若空气吹过他的身旁，来来往往。然而，女神依然没有出现在他的信徒面前。作为王者之主的凯兰沃，赐予他所能及的怜悯，但无从干涉。做了女神的牧师，不管代价如何，依然无人认领。这应当吸取教训，并被忘记，或被遗忘。哇，我看是没有懂。灯都点一点。
That might be worth a look.
哦，所以他察觉比较高，也可以靠他来。
What was that?
阴暗墓穴。看，简单的他妈傻小。
Yes, I'm getting a distinct whiff of crypt. Undisturbed, too. Until now.
笨重的项目们终极刚毅，打爆了！ 这察觉比较高，调查。察觉是要参与解决。
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Looking ahead, these boots have seen everything. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Trust no one.
Best get going. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Trap. Be cautious.
差不多陷阱。超重。那怎么跟垃圾？ 魔法戒指。那拿到一个钥匙，不知道是开什么的。背包用的很不习惯，有看没有懂，算了，都在研究。
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
超多限制。
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
What's hiding here? A strange coin.
Let's avoid that trap.
I wonder what it's worth. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yeah. 往前走吧，只能往前走。哎，这边上去。
Don't give me trouble now.
这还会有劣势哦。干我 what？
Keep a blade close.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
直接把它打爆了。
There's no time to waste. Got to keep moving.
那现在怎么办？
Can't give up now. 探索废墟。上面没有钥匙孔，背后肯定藏什么？找到深入废墟的洞。 Need to find a way forward.
这可能有什么机关吗？完蛋了，现在完全不知道要干什么，怎么走？ 还打不开。
Something the matter?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Need something?
Let's see what this does.
漏了什么？可以没有。都收过了，都收过了，怎么这样子？那玩这游戏还可以玩到卡关，一定是天选之人。哎，这边还有房间。这边没东西呀、完全没东西。哇，糟糕了！这怎么没有整理背包啊？乐器。我变吟游诗人了。哦，这样子可以换哦，我了解。哦，不是没有防御力给我加成。
Which way to the nearest library?
我不知道能干嘛。
There is work to do.
背狼，样子。
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Well, hello.
别换眼妆，一公。那个是有耐久的。
Watch your back. Don't linger.
The air is ripe with magic.
My faith protects me.
What to do? Should mind my step. Here goes nothing.
没法开。 那就先去别的地方逛吧。
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Keep your distance, darling.
Still alive, so that's progress.
快速栏分配，说下一天物品快速加入快速栏，你只要从物品栏选出物品栏方式。OK。
With haste.
摇摇欲坠的雕像。
That might be worth a look.
这个门会不会打开就是哪一点？宝箱，卷轴2个。
know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, gang?
Sure. In silence.
往右是到猎杀卡的地方，哥布林的，先去哪个？这边就比较近。从比较近的路去。
I don't know.
People up ahead.
Something's wrong.
Shite. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
医药，上面看起来很深，我也许能帮上忙。我想去哪就去哪里。
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will. He.
哎，他老乡挂了。
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother. He was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
你弄错，我不是真魂者。
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Oh, I like these two. All zeal and no brains.
兄弟到底怎么了？
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
你们必须猎杀那只小宠物，连兄长忘了枭雄吧，你活着，赶快走。看来你找到我了。
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? and just leave Ed?
I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
这两个菜鸡，我觉得不久之后就要惩治荒野。
True soul. Absolute. What did they mean?
Whatever the Absolute is, it certainly seems to command a lot of devotion.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others. How very interesting.
Influence, yes. But for better or worse. Until we know, I recommend a cautious approach.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun.
An astute approach. I'm glad we're of one mind.
Something the matter?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value. Something your mind
起鸡了是不是啊？
Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
"封闭你的大脑。不要被寄生虫影响。
Loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
腊肠，赞哦。
More for me.
放血的野猪。
Strange. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
哇，哎，没完全不够。
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
See? Nothing. Come on, we're wasting our time.
"超重，我身上都放什么废物？" 哦，挺多了。皮靴，准备一双皮靴，观赏。
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
哦。
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
熊的巢穴，一只熊而已，是能多可怕？哦，是那个吗？
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
猫头鹰。研究枭雄的行为，野外求生，慢慢后退。
The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
痛苦，等级3， 89点，82点。
At the ready.
右手武打，怎么又攻击了？不是可以过了吗？还是我们走错路？就是要打的是吧？
This will do nicely.
Can't give up. Not now.
智商数。 我操！哈！有力哦！
Take two.
Let's have some carnage.
What did you do?
哇哇哇！他还会讲话啊！在放照。讲笑话给他听。变态。每回合只能用一次。对。
What now?
啊，我以为会有什么好康的。你看那个小枭雄，让他捡。
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
How much farther can I go?
It's a lunar statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
在干嘛？调查终极刚毅，然后还有封印。
I'm ready.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, lovely little pick-me-up.
Eh? 里面没有出去的路，我以为这里是可以通到外面，看起来应该是死路。
I'll give it a shot.
Still no symptoms.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
像这里到底要刚刚那个桥那边过去。
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
必须要到上面去，他们感觉看起来差不多。
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
路标。
West Baldur's Gate, East Elturel.
然后终于有一些比较好的东西，抠抠有抠抠，前面好像一堆被干掉。
Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
盗贼的领嘴，什么叫盗贼的领嘴？
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Anything of use?
Vermin on the rooftops.
哎，哦，
What do we have here?
有别的路可以过去。哦，有，那边有路。
Breathe deep and move.
这走路姿势也太好笑了。
What's in here? That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
可能矮人才挤得进去。
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
How unseemly. Perhaps if there were considerably less of me.
That thing is small, and I am not.
I don't think I'll fit through there.
My eye is itching. I just want a little look.
哦，扒切它。
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name, Scratch. With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
来吧，跟我走。
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Scratch。哦，我可以偷拿他这样的东西吗？ 哦，这哪有信？回博德之门的时候，千万小心，近期我收到旅行者遇难的报告。这个男孩很健康，我以他父亲的名字为他命名，有机会就赶紧回来看看我们娘俩。 你的狗腿子四下嗅探，我是不会回城里的。如果你想让我还账，就信我一次自己去取，目的寻找 M 科温的墓。挖开之后，你就可能找到足够让我摒弃前嫌的陪葬品，别来烦我。哦。 那什么那个红色的东西之类。
Have to keep going. Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Should mind my step. Open up.
应该没遮住。文档了，代表前面肯定有什么东西。哎，很过。那过。那过了，这是干嘛？嗯，对。到这里。哎。
Breathe deep. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Stop this thing! Scream all you like! Nobody's listening.
超多。
Well and truly, right?
无可比。我的攻击力高一点，就把它干掉。
What is it? Nice and easy.
对，一招毙命。
Nothing.
我想爬到上面去啊！臭鸡蛋。
Very, very quiet. The element of surprise.
凹进去。
Surprise. Like a wraith. A quick rummage. They won't see me coming.
好，可以看。短暂正义，你可以击晕或逃离一个产生短暂正义的个体，稍后返回，他们会最讨厌你。
Blood follows me everywhere.
操！ 脸会讲话，
Bleed for me.
我来吧。
Should have made me.
Let me recite their demise. Take this!
Shall we dance? Over here.
Concentrate.
漂亮。
A long way to go still. Worth a rummage? This way.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
刚睡觉，他们还有疲劳值吗？应该没有吧。
I'd better take a peek.
Nice and easy.
Nothing. You like trash? Look in. You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
什么？是守卫放过我的？还是攻击啊？
Can't afford to fail.
Time to push my luck again.
嗯，敌人在哪？没看到敌人在哪。
Death is but a word away.
Let's have some fun.
这边。
Let's go.
Still on my feet.
哦。
Let me strike true.
Gotta be something in his feet.
Let's see.
Eh, 开始颤抖。
What fools these mortals be. I strike with precision.
还有一个。
What now?
You've made a grave mistake.
What should I do? No mercy.
Open up. Can't slow down.
"好像很多东西。中药店呢？
Might be useful. It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
Oh, that reeks.
"搜索地窖。
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend? Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Outmaneuver them.
my way.
What's inside? On my way.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
地窖怎么进去？这里有个门。
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Something good here, I hope. Looks empty.
啊，不使用魔法口袋和引擎。
Here goes nothing.
地窖，没看到地窖啊。哎，是这里吗？哎呦。啊，变成小瓶子，这就好。
Something the matter?
that's curious.
哦，密道。东西呢？然后要配方。盗贼的小枝叶跟芒草悬叶。痛风。
What's on your mind? What's on your
靠
mind?
腰哎，有人挡在这。 流水仙，
Need something?
Yeah.
文档。哇哦！
Keep them guessing. The witching hour.
Hurrah! 重失误。
Never a dull moment.
Another step forward.
have to keep going.
哎呦！
Of course.
Nothing important is ever easy. Fall by my hand.
Your time has come. Got to press on.
越来越多人了。腰。
Gone with the weave. Sometimes the only way out is through.
getting there.
With finesse. Another fight. Let's go. Death won't take me.
Talk to me.
又死了。
Come on, can't stay idle. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Moving. Whatever comes, I'm ready. Help's on the way.
Can't give up now. I'll take that. If not over, then through. Open up. Let's have a look.
没有东西，空的，是吗？日子。我叫暗影梅伦多。
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
没错，我就是主人的盟友。
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
啊！
Poor choice. You will be purged.
有人呢？
Might not be the time.
Can't afford to stay idle.
看那什么？
Onward into the
Close at hand.
Ah!
差点团灭。就是这样，每次都会有不一样的营地，是吗？ 可以把东西放在营地吗？有什么背包之类的吗？哇，顺书可以更换是吗？我能学看。
On my way.
No one back home will ever believe this. Light on my feet. Better not be cursed.
Something the matter?
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
哦，我真的长超，操你妈！他是不是想吸我血呀、
No, no, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
真不敢相信，我居然没看出来。我们甚至发现那头被你当零食吃的就野猪。
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals, boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
进入他的大脑寻找真相。
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
At best, I was sure you'd say no.
因为他木桩
I'm a step for my ribs.
刺穿我的胸膛。
No. I needed you to trust me. And you can.
他看起来一脸就不可信啊。
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
我个屁啦！你疯了吗？停下！别太出格，不然我就木桩刺穿你的胸膛。干，你要给他喝血吗？超怪的！你去吃你的野猪不就好了？
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
不，滚远点，不要再回来。
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
为什么睡觉姿势他妈的那么乖？好像是，到底是在冲他笑？
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
我没杀了你，算你走运。
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
一根神上的蚂蚱了。
No more surprises. You have my word.
You have my word.
I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
如果你不喜欢，你可以离开，信任他，他不会伤害我们。
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
You say all the right words, but I'm not so sure you mean the right things. Still, I will respect the decision that was made.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
干，怪咖哎！好不好先把他换掉啊？换个其他人也好。
Let's get on with it.
Is that blood?
哎，狗子来了！你还会不会把我的狗吃掉啊？
best be on my way.
再来看 Where 哈。
Well met. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more. All right. What else is on your mind? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. What else is on your mind? I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. Otherwise, I'd bet my last coin that the Open Hand Temple in Baldur's Gate could help. Though a fat lot of good that does to us now. Make some room, and I'm all yours.
I need a quick word.
Yes? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be. I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Something the matter? If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
换新的人，看看他们怎么样。
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
你那蝙蝠一样的朝天比也拿不到好剧。
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate.
跟旁边的
Your
老兄
hair
讲的一
falls
样。
out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Because I do not intend to let this happen. Not to me, and if you stick with me, not to you. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that.
等一下，
The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. It is done.
法术士，我以为他是战士。无痛魔爆，释放魔能爆石，将你的增加到。你可以随时施展动物交谈，感觉不错。变更。风有战士。 先玩到这，下午先玩到这，休息，拜拜。